Yeah. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the love, the hate, the love, the hate, the pain. You win, you lose, you lose, you win, you win, you lose. It's all just part of the game. You grind, you grind, you grind, you grind, you grind, you shine until you build a name. You cap, you fake, you snake until they need you. I've been on Lil J, I used to go to school with him. Little dirty nigga wasn't on shit. At least 2 times a week wore the same outfit. Back when him and Lil Meat was on some same house shit. Right across from the ball court, 616. Back when Rod had the Volkswagen Rapid, it was clean. Him and Corey in that dusted blue Regal. Belly kept gas in that motherfucker. Headliner falling from the ceiling. Still act the ass in that motherfucker. Now you talking all these bricks, I remember rocks, nigga. All this motivation shit, what you think you pop, nigga? You don't keep it 100, you don't rep the block, nigga. We love you like a home, but now you just a op, nigga. Your little time running out, you better check your watch, nigga. I got a mixtape dropping, I'ma need a drop, nigga. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the love, the hate, the love, the hate, the pain. You win, you lose, you lose, you win, you win, you lose. It's all just part of the game. You grind, you grind, you grind, you grind, you grind, you shine until you build a name. You cap, you fake, you snake until they need you. Look, claim the fame. Seen him on BET the other day. All that leather on, like he Mad Max or something. Real nigga always talking about he real. Then why the fuck I gotta come and ask for something? One for niggas like me, none of this would happen. Whole entire world would've thought that boy was capping. I'm a real nigga too, shit, I should've been the one. I ain't shining every day, shit, I should've been the sun. I ain't gon' lie, that boy used to get a bag. Back when G-Boo and Tonka Capone used to get a half. Hoppin' brick car, used to take it there itself. Now he acting all funny that he got a little wealth. Nigga, you'll never be a legend like Biggie. Nigga, you'll never have a billion like Diddy. Nigga think he on top, but he ain't went far. Nigga, you just like us, nah, you ain't no star. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the love, the hate, the love, the hate, the pain. You win, you lose, you lose, you win, you win, you lose. It's all just part of the game. You grind, you grind, you grind, you grind, you grind, you shine until you build a name. You cap, you fake, you snake until they need you. Claim the fame.
What's up, fellow outlaws? We finally arrived here at Texas Motorplex after about 21 hours of driving and maybe about 2 weeks of thrashing on this thing nonstop. We hear a bunch of them booster guys, they all on the Facebook talking about they're stepping their game up and boost weather and so on. But the thing is, they're trying, and we're really going to do it. We end up making a couple changes on the car, being that the car was set up for backside. And, man, we had this heavy wing on the back, low gear ratios and so on. So what we end up doing, we end up changing the wing, changing shocks, changing gear ratios around, moving weight around to try to come out here and win this thing. The new strategy that we have came up with, you know, I figure I'm going to piss a couple of the booster guys off this weekend, but, you know, after driving 21 hours, I ain't come to make no friends. You know, I'm double bumping these motherfuckers all weekend. Everybody keep talking all that boost weather stuff and so on. Well, I hope they goddamn boost up your spool up faster, and I hope you learn how to all that.
it's been busy, guys, but we're about to go ahead and put the car up in first round. We got Brett Self. He's pretty good, but we ain't nervous. We got this, you know. We're up here in the staging lanes, getting ready to go out for round one. Alright, so we're back up in staging lanes with duct tape. We're running Turbo John with the locals only for a grudge race. CT is strapped in the car, ready to go. See how this first round goes. Alright, so we're back up with our second pass. CT's back in the car, made a few touch-ups, adjusted some weight, and we're going against this car right here, Apollo.
Move the bike out.
Fighting the issue with duct tape. We're trying to figure it out. We did a little jet adjustment on the carburetor. Now we're going to try to dial in another thing with the air bleeds. The air out here in Texas is just fighting us. So we're going to get it.
it's like it loses signal. So when you go to the hood, just ease into it.
So day 2 of Texas last night did not go well for us at all with both cars. Lucifer, we lost first round due to it backfiring. And then duct tape, we got 2 hits for locals only last night. And hit number 1 did pretty well besides the 2-step not coming up. Car left, did a power wheelie. And we're about to start priming Lucifer up, getting the oil pressure and fire up for the first time today. And hopefully we're getting all the bugs situated. Something's different with the air up here for sure. Us Virginia boys ain't used to this Texas stuff. But we're going to get it straight, and we're going to go in the first round swinging for the fences and hope to pull off some W's. Alright, so here we go. We're about to fire up Lucifer for the first time today. Alright, so we're up in the staging lanes. We got first pair right lane. Let's do this thing. I think there's like 15 to 16 small tire cars in today with some good competition out here. Fire in the pits. Paired up against this Camaro. Against 4-lug Doug right here, first round of locals only. We got CT strapped in and ready to go. Alright, we we got Lucifer up in the lanes for second round of small tire. We're going against Jason Cantu. Y'all seen him on Streetoulws and all over the place. So we got him. I think we're left lane. Let's get ready for it. Thanks, Aaron.
Okay, so we're back from Texas. I don't even have words to really describe it. I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at the preparation. We didn't prepare. We didn't test. We made a bunch of changes to duct tape. Took the big wing off. Put a new wing on. Joe Hall knocked the wing out for us in a day. Got my new stickers on the back window. Changed rear springs, changed weight percentages, changed how we were turning stuff on, all kinds of stuff. We go untested Friday, make one shakedown. She left too good. Started power wheeling on CT, checked up, came back. We made a change in the computer to turn it on a little bit easier. I delayed the nitrous of the hit. Instead of leaving dead on 100%, I delayed it a little bit. Came back around, rode out probably about 20 feet and started power wheeling again. So we hung more weight on the nose to try to keep it down, and then I tightened the struts up some. That was a bad weekend. And then the car didn't want to go to the two-step all weekend long. I don't know if it's cold weather or what. We called Da Vinci. He answered the phone on the weekend, called us back and said that our accelerator pumps are going bad, the diaphragm gaskets. So I pulled the carburetor apart, put my New Balances on, pulled the carburetor apart, and you can see that the accelerator gaskets on the edge were all distorted and stretched and real weird looking. Couldn't find accelerator pumps anywhere close. We had an hour. I worked on it until 4 a.m. Friday night, probably why I got bags under my eyes right now. We worked on it 4 hours till 4 a.m. Saturday morning. Got back up at 10 and started working on it again Saturday. I ended up taking the squirters out, took the smallest drill bit I had and just drilled out a 45 freaking squirter to whatever size it ended up being, an 1/8 or a 16th. I think it was 16th of an inch. And it masks some of the problems up, but not all of them. CT turned the butt loose, front end stayed down, freaking took off. I feel like we were half a car out by 60 foot, and then when the second kit turned on, some of the changes we made, trying to turn it on and set the rotor on fire, bit us in the butt. He made it out about 60 feet and turned the tire loose. But that's racing. I wish we could have had a day to test with him in the car, the new wing, the new setup, new weight percentages and stuff. Because it went on look. It pulled more G's than my Camaro did when it left the line. Old girl was putting in work until it didn't. And then the Camaro, go out there Friday night first round. We draw the baddest dude I would probably say on the property, Brett Self,
Black Sheep Mafia.
From the Black Sheep Mafia. Him and Cantu were probably the only two on the site we were worried about. I feel like I could sit door to door with them. But when it turned loose, I turned loose the trans brake, backfired immediately. A lean popped through the carburetor, through the throttle bodies, not carburetor, through the throttle bodies, and tore up. Didn't tear up anything. Came back around, pulled the computer up, looked at the data to see how lean it went. It went like 20 to 0, 20.0 to 1. Which is stupid lean. So I can't blame the car for being upset. It was just a tuning error and different atmosphere and the cold weather. Came back for Saturday, went in the computer, put a different fuel curve in it, and went into the 2-step correction factor and changed that. And Saturday when A to B first round was freaking nice little lick. It was probably about 6 numbers slower than I was expecting, but still made a decent pass. It shook the tires. I changed brand tires and some other stuff, and it liked it. Went A to B, dead hooked the tire, and we came back around. We had can 2 second round, so of course I reached in my box and I turned it up a smidge and tightened the traction control up, and went out there and still hit the tires. Same spot where CT hit, I hit the tires. Same spot Turbo John hit the tires and got loose this weekend, which I hope he's doing all right too. He hit the wall pretty bad. That thing, he hit the wall so hard all 4 tires came off the ground. But it was a weekend. We started the slurping machine up and went through maybe a gallon all weekend. That's how bad of a weekend we had. Normally we refill that thing 3 or 4 times and have a good time and music going, and it was just straight work all weekend. On top of the 20 hours to get there, the 20 hours back. We loaded up Saturday night. I was butthurt. Rode back like 6 hours, I think. Stopped at like 3 a.m., got up at 9 a.m., got back on the road at 10, and we got home last night at like 2:40, I think. I finally went back to the driveway. And now it's right back to the grind. We got to change wings again, start testing for digger die.
When's the date of digger die?
Digger die is like December 14th weekend, I think. 15th, 16th. Whatever. Well, I'll be there the 14th doing some hood wrap stuff, hopefully. And then the 15th and 16th is the actual race. But I'm not coming untested this time. Like and subscribe. Our next video is probably gonna be testing. I'm thinking about testing with this wing on it and just leaving the softer springs in it and see if I can get it to work. If not, we're gonna have the famous steel wing on the back of the car, also in the trailer. That way we can swap them at the track and test there too. I got an ET in my head. I think we can go. I just got to find it. Which it's all in the 60 foot, I believe. My biggest thing is it always wants to wheelie when the converter starts locking. So when the converter starts locking, I got to pull power out of it to keep the front end down. I'm going to try to find a happy percentage to where it'll power wheelie through it, but not get too crazy to where I can ease into it, and next round it gets better, throw 10 pounds on those. Next round it gets better, throw 10 pounds on those. So that'll be our next video, testing and trying stuff. I'll give y'all a little bit of info on what we're doing and changing. I'm gonna try the softer springs for now versus the heavy springs for all the weight. And see how that goes. It should be interesting. It should be a lot of power wheelies and burnouts and everything in between to try to make a good pass. The boys are flying now. That they've got stuff figured out. Before, I just let it 150, 60 foot and let it ease on out and run out around people. And everybody's going like 130, 135. So I need to go 135 so I can get that number back on them. Probably change jets too. It's the last race of the season. I'm gonna freshen it up after this digger die. So we're gonna try to pound it again in high gear. Other than that, appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe. Come back.
On the way back to Richmond after this long trip to Texas, we had to go ahead and stop by the Buc-ee's. I'm gonna check the trailer out, make sure nothing moved, and go on some Buc-ee's and get a bite to eat. Yeah. Back on the road again.
Yeah. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the love, the hate, the pain. You win, you lose, you lose, you win, you win, you lose. It's all just part of the game. You grind, you grind, you grind, you grind, you grind, you shine until you build a name. You cap, you fake, you snake until they need you.